Xavier's Animations, yo, what's going on? Daniel MKH, welcome. Spar says Shrek is not in danger. Shrek is the danger. Commander Andrew, yo, what's going on? Lerdman Alkiner says, this is the over of the old beloved Jar Jar Studios. Now he is making only Shrek. Shrek Studios. Shrek Studios Plus. I like the sound of that. What do you guys think? Should I rename the channel Shrek Studios Plus? From one swamp creature to another. Used to be Jar Jar Binks, but now it's Shrek. Shrek Binks. Daniel MKH says, what is bro doing to Shrek? I'm green screening him. Captain Dread, welcome. Lerdman Alkiner says, I debt now on Jar Jar Studios. Huh? What does that mean? Lerdman Alkiner says, my life is over. No peace until 2 month goes. 2 month goes? What are you saying? Edmund Cat Torres says, Shrek vs. General Grievous, that is idea. You know, I was thinking about something like that. I was thinking about maybe Shrek vs. Obi-Wan. But Shrek vs. General Grievous might fit better, actually. Lord of War says no. Shrek vs. Ornfree Ta. You know what? I think Shrek vs. General Grievous might be a better choice rather than Luke meeting Shrek on Dagobah. I think I might make that one instead. I just feel like more people would watch Shrek vs. General Grievous than they would the other video. I could probably make the Luke meeting Shrek in the swamp. That could probably end up being an end credit scene instead of the main video, because I feel like I could get more content out of the main video being vs. General Grievous rather than I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm gonna make a poll, and we're gonna see. I think I know what people are gonna say, but I'm just gonna put it as a poll anyway. Alright, I'm going to start a poll. Commander Andrew says, Jar Jar, how do I join the Discord? In order to join the Discord, you must send me an email at darthjarjarstudios@gmail.com. Send me an email and ask to be a part of the Discord. Let me know who you are on YouTube, and I will add you to the Discord. I'll send you the Discord link. Master Black says, I saw that there is a stream and stopped recording the SWTOR Jedi Knight story. What's SW? Star Wars The Old Republic. Okay, Star Wars The Old Republic. Lerdman Alkeener says, I think economy is in the beginning of why Jar Jar Studios not poor. Huh? What are you saying, Lerdman? I don't even know. What are you saying? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Lerdman Alkeener, you need to do more Duolingo lessons, Lerdman Alkeener. I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. Storm Tendo says Batman fights Palpatine in his office. Interesting idea. Which Batman though? Which Batman should it be? Should it be Christian Bale's Batman? Should it be the newest Batman that they made? Should it be Ben Affleck's Batman? Which Batman should fight Palpatine in his office? Xavier's Animation says, Jar Jar, have you seen the video Commander Andrew super chatted you to watch? Yes, I have. It's good. I mean, I think it would be improved if he had downloaded maybe a 4K version of the video footage. Like on the video side, the video quality was pretty poor, but as for like the music remix that he did, I thought the music remix was good. It's just the video quality itself was poor. The visual aspect of it. So, grab the 4K version of the fight next time. Lerdman Alkino says, oh no, Duolingo. Storm Tendo says Batfleck would be best, I think. I think potentially, yeah. Do you bleed? I think he's better prepared to fight Palpatine too. Like Christian Bale's Batman would stand no chance against Palpatine. Ben Affleck's Batman, like his whole setup was so that he could potentially deal with Superman, so he's at least prepared to some degree to deal with like a heavy hitter like Palpatine. Whereas Ben Affleck's Batman would probably not. I mean, not Ben Affleck. Christian Bale's Batman would probably not be able to deal with someone like Superman. Lordman Alkeener says, hope soon I'll see Jar Jar Studios playing Dark Souls. I've seen Dark Souls. I don't know if I want to play Dark Souls. That's the thing. Qui-Gon Jinn, welcome. Captain Rex Build says, Jar Jar, how do you ignore me walking up to your location right now? I didn't ignore you. What do you mean? I just missed you. There's a difference between missing someone and ignoring them. If you miss them, it's an oversight, it's an accident. You're not doing it intentionally, you just didn't notice. Which is it's not my fault, it happens. Ignoring is when you see them, but then you don't say anything. Like sometimes people will send messages and I'll ignore those messages because they're stupid messages. And I don't want to even answer them because they're stupid. But other people I missed their chat, that's all. Captain Rex says no $100 donation for you. Don't even start with me, Captain Rex. I know you didn't even intend to send me a $100 super chat anyways. Okay? So don't start with that. Captain Rex was not going to send me a $100. You're not even a member of the channel. I think if anyone was going to send a $100 super chat, they would at least be a member of the channel. That's what I think. Captain Dread says, Wisa miss Yusa. Usa. Melon Playground guy, yo, what's going on? Lerdman Alkino says, no one missing me. I always miss you, Lerdman Alkino. I always miss you. Every stream that I don't see you, I miss you so much. And I love you, and I would be so sad to never see you again. Because I want you to be at every live stream. And I'm always sad when you're not here. Emperor Palpatine. Yo, what's going on? Qui-Gon Jinn says, you should make a green screen of Shrek saying, what are you doing in my swab? Swab? What? You know what's hilarious? A long time ago, I worked on making a mod for a game called Civilization 2 Test of Time. I made a mod that included Shrek in it. And so Civilization 2 Test of Time is a strategy game. It's a turn-based strategy game where you build cities and you build like city improvements and you build military units and you conquer, you explore the world and you conquer it and stuff. I made a mod of that included, I made a little Santa Claus that throws snowballs. I made a snowman that throws his head, like you take off his head and throw it as his attack. And I also made Shrek. And Shrek's attack, he would always say, what are you doing in my swamp, for his attack. Yeah. I really like that game. I kind of want to do that again. I want to make it. The only problem is that that would just have to be totally for fun, because I don't think very many people would be interested in watching it. It's an old game, but it was a lot of fun when I made that mod. It was so much fun. Emperor Palpatine says, Santa Claus? I thought you didn't like Christmas. Well, I don't celebrate Christmas. That doesn't mean that if I add Santa Claus into a mod for a video game that I celebrate Christmas now. And nor does it mean that I like Christmas just because of that. Santa Claus is a mythological figure that exists in American culture and European culture. Okay, that's like saying if someone makes a mod with Thor, the god of thunder, then that means he worships Thor, the god of thunder. No, that doesn't. Like, even if your favorite Marvel character was Thor, the god of thunder from Marvel, you understand that Thor is a fictional character. He's not a real life character. And if you like that character from a comic book, which isn't real, that doesn't mean that you worship the god of thunder. Nor does it mean that you worship or celebrate Christmas just because you add Santa Claus into a video game mod. So, Emperor Palpatine, you've been thoroughly debunked. How do you feel about that? Star says, I can't wait for Shrek meets Luke and Dagobah. Well, I've been thinking about that, and I might alter the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further. That's the thing about this, is people can vote for things, but ultimately I'm the one who still makes the decision on what to make. And I'm thinking, personally, I think that there's a greater chance of me getting more views by making Shrek versus General Grievous than there is for me making Luke meets Shrek on Dagobah. That's just what I'm thinking. That's my thought process. I feel like I'll get more views for a General Grievous video. If you've noticed on my channel, some of the top videos on my channel include either Palpatine or General Grievous. Count Dooku, Palpatine, or General Grievous are some of the top characters that you'll notice in my top videos. So, you know, I do enjoy what I do. I do have fun making YouTube videos, but also I have to consider viewership. I do have to consider viewership. I do have to consider money. I do have to consider the potential that a video might not be that popular, and I might have to divert my resources and attention into making a video that I think will be more popular. And I feel like more people would tune in to see Shrek versus General Grievous than they would to tune in to see Shrek meets Luke on Dagobah. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Captain Rex Build says, yes, Greedy Jar Jar wants more views than making us happy. Greedy. Look, are you paying attention, Captain Rex Builds? Do you have an understanding of what's at stake here? If you do you not understand that if I consistently get low viewership, then that means I won't be able to do this full time, which means Jar Jar Studios Plus will not be making very many videos. This will be just a hobby. I'll have to go get a regular job, and this will just be a hobby. And so if I don't take into account what people would like to see, you know, outside of just who voted for things, then I could potentially end up having to go get a regular job and just do this part-time again. So, you know, to some degree, I do need to consider other factors. Would I like to make every single idea that everyone brings to me all the time? Yeah, it would be fantastic if I had unlimited time and resources to do that. Do I have that? No. Would I have less of that if I wasn't doing this full time? Absolutely. I would be making probably 2 or 3 videos per month, maybe even less than that, if I had to work a full-time job and I just did this on the side. But if I can do this full-time, I can potentially put out a lot more videos. And do you want more Jar Jar Studios Plus, or do you want less of it? That's the question you need to ask yourself. And if you would like to have less Jar Jar Studios Plus, then don't become a member, don't donate, and don't help support the channel in any way whatsoever. If you want to see less Jar Jar Studios Plus, then don't give me anything and don't help out at all. And watch me in the channel wither away into nothingness, because when I needed you the most, you weren't there. When I needed your support and your love, you weren't there to help me. Instead, you just pointed and laughed. You pointed and laughed like all the New Yorkers did to Spider-Man, just like Green Goblin said they would. They wanted to watch him fall. They wanted to watch him fail. Poppy Eddie says, "Yo, biggest fan." And here's a prime example. Right here is a prime example of someone who pretends to be my biggest fan, but they don't have a membership and they've never donated a single cent to me. Poppy Eddie, my quote biggest fan. That's what he says every time he's here. He says, "I'm your biggest fan," but I still haven't received a donation from Poppy Eddie, but I have received donations from other people, which means I think that those people are my biggest fans. I think Emperor Palpatine is a bigger fan than Poppy Eddie, because Emperor Palpatine he's a member of the channel. So Emperor Palpatine's helping out. He sends super chats, he gives memberships. He's a supporter. Emperor Palpatine is a supporter, big time. Zuckus says General Skywalker. Yo. Poppy Eddie says, as soon as I get a penny, I will donate. Ha 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 ha. Thank you so much. Very funny. Very funny. Ha ha. Nice. Xavier's animation says, Jar Jar, look over there, it's Callie. Yeah, you're really funny. I don't want to hear you mention Callie ever again. Alright? I don't know where you got the idea that it would be funny to talk about Callie. You think it's funny? I don't want to see her face ever again for as long as I live. I don't want to talk to her ever again. I don't want to meet anyone like her ever again. Please no. Not ever again. Please. Nothing. I want nothing to do with her or her sister or anyone like her for as long as I live. Mr. Earth's Moon says, do Shrek vs. Megan. Megan. I haven't seen that movie. I don't really watch a lot of spooky, scary movies. I guess if I had someone to watch them with, then I probably would, but... Emperor Palpatine says, I'll take her, Jar Jar. You can have her. Go get her. Zuckus says, it seems Jar Jar is plotting against Grievous. I shall inform him. No, actually, I think this will work, because Grievous, he slighted me the other day, and I said Grievous was going to die in the next video. And so if I make Shrek, that would be perfect. If I make Shrek versus Grievous, that would be absolutely perfect. You know, I put out a poll, but I kind of want people to vote. I want people to vote for Shrek versus General Grievous, and they're not doing that. And I think people need to do that. You know, if you're not going to donate anything to the channel, then you should at least vote for Shrek versus General Grievous. Come on. Okay? Please. Leave a like and vote for Shrek versus General Grievous. At least do one or the other. If you are a member and you have gifted donations, you can vote for whoever you want. But if you haven't done anything for the channel besides just watching videos, then you should vote for Shrek versus General Grievous, because I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna get the views. I'm almost totally convinced that that will get a lot more views than Shrek meets Luke on Dagobah. Look, if the Shrek video does really good, we can still make Shrek meets Luke on Dagobah. We could still do that. Poppy Eddie says, do Shrek versus Alfred Lickspittle from Hobbit. I don't even know who that is. I saw the Hobbit movies. I don't even know who you're talking about. Youngling Slayer says, just watch the last Skeleton Crew episode. You definitely have to watch it, Jar Jar. I enjoyed it a lot. Maybe. I don't know. Disney is paying the price for their lack of vision. I heard Skeleton Crew, despite its positive reviews, is like one of the least viewed Star Wars shows thus far. And with good reason. I think Disney needs to continue to feel the pain. I don't think anyone should watch any Disney Star Wars for the next, 5 years. I think people should just choose to avoid everything Disney Star Wars for the next 5 years, just so that they can understand It's just so that they can understand what not to do when dealing with one of the most popular franchises. You know, intentionally pissing people off because you think it's funny. You know, Kathleen Kennedy and what's that bitch that worked on The Acolyte? People like that, they laugh at the fans. They think it's funny. They think it's funny to fuck with Star Wars fans. And they need to feel the pain. They need to get fired, and they need to be kept away from any movie project in the future. Like, their career needs to be over at this point. And so I don't support Star Wars Skeleton Crew. I don't support any Star Wars projects at all. No Star Wars projects will be supported by me, because Disney has still not offered an official apology, and they need to. They absolutely need to. If they would like to change the attitude that Star Wars fans has towards Star Wars, the very first thing they need to do is they need to humble themselves. They need to come to the Star Wars fans and the fandom and say, we're sorry. We are sorry. We're sorry that we put Kathleen Kennedy in charge. We're sorry that she intentionally decided to spit in all of your faces. We're sorry. That's what they need to do. I want an official apology from Lucasfilm. I want Kathleen Kennedy, before her resignation, to get up and say, I'm sorry, I never should have been in charge of this franchise. I never should have been president of Lucasfilm because I'm a stupid person and I can't run a franchise for the life of me. I don't know how to make movies. All I know is how to produce them. And all the creatives around me were the ones that have been creating Star Wars films for the longest time. And I've done nothing. All I do is I push papers. I push papers and I get coffee for George Lucas. I don't know anything about making Star Wars movies. That's the official apology I want from Kathleen Kennedy. And then we can talk about maybe going to watch a new Star Wars show. And then we can talk about Disney making millions of dollars, billions of dollars off of the next Star Wars movie. You know, that's still in the cards. That's a possibility. But we need a little bit of humility. For too long, executives at Disney and Lucasfilm think they can shit all over the customers' faces and say, oh, this is totally fine. You should like this. You should like this. For too long they do this. And they expect it. And they expect us just to come around. Okay. Skeleton Crew is a good show. Like, even a slightly mediocre show comes along and everyone says, hey guys, we need to give Disney another chance. No, we don't. Disney needs some serious reformation, and they need an attitude adjustment. The actors and actresses that spit in the faces of fans too, they need to be fired, and they need to not be hired again by Disney and Lucasfilm. All right? So that's how I feel about Star Wars. And so people can talk about, oh, it's Skeleton Crew. Skeleton Crew is a fun, wholesome adventure. You're being played. Because you know what happens? You know what's going to happen? You start to give Disney your dollars again, and you know what they're going to do? They're going to make another Last Jedi. That's what they're going to do. You know why? Because they hate your guts. They hate your guts. And they only make something like Skeleton Crew so that they can tease you back in. They put a little carrot in front of you and like, oh, come on, you can get the carrot. Here you go. Or actually, it's like a piece of carrot cake. They're dangling a piece of carrot cake in front of your face, and you go to jump at it, and they pull it away, and you fall into a vat of acid. And you fall into a vat of acid, and your face starts to melt off. And then you look up. And you look up and you see them eating the carrot cake and laughing in your face because you were stupid enough. Because you're an idiot. And you decided to go back to Disney, like, oh, maybe they have a good Star Wars project this time. No. I hate Disney. I hate Disney. They ruined my life. They ruined my childhood. Everything. All of my life has been destroyed because of Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm. How dare them? I need to find a way to escape from Star Wars content. I can't do that. My channel's a Star Wars channel. People only want to watch Star Wars videos. I'm stuck. Someone please help me. I don't want to edit Star Wars videos for the rest of my life. Please, someone help me. I need to make a second channel for other things or something like that. I need to start making shit posts on a second channel. Just to see if I could do it again. Qui-Gon Jinn says, we shall have peace when Disney answers for burning of Star Wars. When the script George Lucas made are avenged. Exactly. Vengeance! I want vengeance! The hate flows through me. My hatred for Disney's Star Wars knows no bounds. Actually, look, you know, I get a little bit fired up, but do I really care? No, I don't give a shit. Whatever. Like, I could say that in the past I was pissed off because I actually liked Star Wars. Now I just don't even care. I really don't care anymore. I don't care. Like, it doesn't... Okay, they make another Star Wars show. They don't make another Star Wars show. Who cares? Actually, unironically, the only, like, Star Wars movie I would actually go to see I would probably just go to see the Rey movie. Just for the fun of it. Just because I want to see how bad it will be. So, like, if they announce Skeleton Crew second season, I wouldn't go and watch that. But if they announce the Rey movie and they said we're actually going to make it, and they actually make it, and it's released, I'd actually go and watch that. Just because I want to see how bad it's going to be. And also because I just can't wait to see Daisy Ridley, the Chosen One, take over the screen again. She's going to time travel. You know, actually... Here's one thing. You know what? There's one thing. The Rey movie could be good. Hear me out. This is how the Rey movie could be good. Rey Skywalker realizes that she's being watched by an audience of Star Wars fans, and she uses the world between world to travel back in time to delete all of the sequel timeline and every single Star Wars show that Disney has created, and they start over from scratch. Rey Skywalker looks at the screen. She looks at the movie screen directly into the eyes of the audience, and she says, I'm going to save this universe. And she's going to go around through the world between worlds, and she's going to stop every major Disney event from happening. She's going to go back in time to the point where George Lucas is about to sign away Star Wars to Bob Iger, and she's gonna chop off Bob Iger's hands, and then she's gonna look at the audience and say, just cleaning up the timeline. I'm just cleaning up the timeline. She's gonna look at George Lucas and she's gonna say, no, don't you dare sell this. Is it worth $4 billion? No, it's not, George Lucas. It's priceless. Don't sell it. That's what she's gonna do. What do you think? I think that would make a great movie. I think it would be a huge success. I think it would be a smashing success. 5 stars. Yeah, I think it would be a smashing success. B1 Battle Droid says, I also want a grilled cheese, but sadly I don't have a mouth to eat it. Well, it's better to be a B1 Battle Droid that wants to have a grilled cheese but no mouth to eat it than it is to have a mouth to eat it but be allergic to grilled cheese and never be able to eat it. One is better than the other. So, I will say that you should be grateful, B1 Battle Droid, that you don't have a mouth, because imagine if you did have a mouth and you couldn't eat any grilled cheese at all, even if you did have a mouth. Master Black says, I think you watch Deadpool too much. You know what? What should I... Hey, Qui-Gon Jinn, do you think I should have... Do you think I should make another, should I make another, Qui-Gon Ghost? Another Qui-Gon Ghost video? Do you guys remember this video that I made?
No.
Kenobi Season 2. Or maybe someone else. Maybe I should have Obi-Wan tell the story to Luke or something. Emperor Grievous, yo, what's going on? Hey, Emperor Grievous, what do you think? Should I make Shrek meets Luke on Dagobah, or should I make Shrek versus General Grievous? Tell me. Emperor Grievous, I want your feedback, because you're the Emperor. Youngling Slayer says, greetings, Grievous. I was expecting someone with your reputation to be shorter than I expected. Emperor Grievous, you didn't answer my question. Emperor Grievous! Emperor Grievous, I need you to answer my question. I asked you a question. You're dodging the question. Why are you dodging the question? You know, you can pick a side. You can say what you really want. I want to hear your answer, General. Emperor Grievous says we need more videos with Luke. I'm disappointed. I didn't want you to say that. I didn't want you to say that. I want you to say Shrek versus General Grievous. That's what I want you to say. You know what? Maybe we could do both. You know? We could do both. We'll do Shrek versus General Grievous, and then we'll do Shrek meets Grievous on Dagobah. I mean, not meets Luke Skywalker on Dagobah. What am I saying? Grievous on Dagobah. I lost my mind. We could do both, you know? We could do both. Captain Rex Build says, make more Yoda Death Stick videos. I love when those... Okay, you can type that once, but you don't need to type it 10 times in a row, okay? I saw it the first time, all right? Captain Rex, hey, try and contain your inner child a little bit. I saw it the first time. You don't need to put it in all cap. It's not like the chat has 300 people in here, and there's no way I'm gonna see your chat unless you send a super chat or something like that. Which, you know, hopefully these streams get to the point where people have to send super chats in order for me to see their chats, because that would be epic. That would be epic. That would help my channel out quite a lot. If there were 200-300 people watching, that'd be fantastic. Because then people could send lots of super chats and I could get lots of money. More money. Lots of money.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yes. B1 Battle Droid says Roger Roger. You guys have seen this one, right?
I have a story to tell you. Luke. Did I ever tell you about Ilan Sleaze-Pagano? He was a habitual gambler that lost everything to the Pikes and racked up a massive debt. In order to pay off his debt and keep the Pikes from ordering a hit on his family, he became a death stick dealer.
You wanna buy some death sticks?
Around 22 BBY, he had almost paid off his full debt until he happened upon my Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi in a nightclub.
Ben?
Yes, Ben Kenobi.
You don't want to sell the death.
He used a mind trick to convince Ilan to give up death stick dealing
I don't wanna sell you
and
death
turn his
sticks.
life around. Unfortunately, because his debt was not yet paid, the Pikes sent the collectors to his home while he was gone. Upon his return home, Ilan found his entire family had been killed by the Pikes. He screamed in a rageful agony, vowing revenge against the Jedi who manipulated him into giving up death stick dealing. Over the next decade, he worked tirelessly with one single vision and focus: revenge against his most hated enemy, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Around 5 BBY, he was the most powerful crime lord on Coruscant.
Dang, this is
No, I said Coruscant. Anyway, after saving baby Leia from kidnappers, around 11 BBY word got around about old Ben. And when Elan Bogano caught wind of it, he immediately set his plan into action. Around 8 BBY, he rounded up a team of bounty hunters Vodilo, Nilda, Greedo, Glupshito, Dirge, and Shahan Alma to finally hunt down Kenobi.
Ben!
Yes, Ben Kenobi. Anyway, I warn Obi-Wan in a Force vision, because I am a good master, that Ilan Sleaze Bogano and his bounty hunters are coming for him. Obi-Wan, being strong and wise, I am so proud of him, lures the bounty hunters deep into Tusken territory, where there is a local tribal war near a massive Sarlacc pit. In the ensuing chaos, Vordilo gets crushed by a bantha stampede. Glupshito gets sniped by Tusken crossfire. Nilda gets domed by a gaff stick.
Captain Rex Build says, Jar Jar, you probably already know this, but your other Death Stick Yoda videos besides one got taken down. I never made any Death Stick Yoda videos. What are you talking about? I don't think I've actually made any Death Stick Yoda videos. I guess maybe I forgot about them or something. But I don't remember making any Death Stick Yoda videos. Could you remind me of the title of that video? I would like you to remind me which videos those are.
Dirge gets roped into the Sarlacc pit, and Greedo shoots Shahan in the back to take his speeder bike to escape. With Sleaze Bogano's squad of bounty hunters defeated, he chases after Obi-Wan by himself and finally catches up to him in a vast canyon at high noon. Obi-Wan tries to reason with Ilan, but Sleaze Bogano is filled with hate and tries to shoot down Obi-Wan. Using his Sorisu Form 3, he efficiently deflects the blaster fire from Sleaze Bogano, who gets struck in his stomach and collapses into Obi-Wan's arms. Obi-Wan holds him tenderly as Sleazy Bogano places his hand on Obi-Wan's cheek, and with tears streaming down his face, he says, "If only I had the power of many instead of the power of one," and then transforms into the Force. The music swells as Obi-Wan is left alone in the hot Tatooine desert as the twin suns set. The end.
George Lucas!
Anyway, as Al Fox always says, Bogano, gone. Carry on.
Damn. L Fox reference. Ugh. Hey, okay. You said the Death Stick videos are gone? Let's look. Because I'm pretty sure they're not. YouTube notifies me when they take down a video of mine. I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're right here. They're literally right here. I worked for Master Yoda. He's a fraud. This one right here. I worked for Master Yoda. He's a fraud. It's over. Master Yoda's career is over. He's finished. Master Yoda's situation just got worse. He's never recovering. What do you mean that? What do you mean the Death Stick videos are gone? They're right here. They're all right here. Epic. Ooh, Skibbity Toilet versus Yoda. Skibbity Toilet Yoda versus Palpatine.
You survived.
Here, I am, to enforce the Phantom tax on your Kia.
Your arrogance blinds you, Master.
Weak your Ohio Riz is. Low-key prepared for my signified check, you must. Hey,
Master of Cats, yo, what's going on? George Lucas says, I'm a happy neck now.
Fate. Fate.
George Lucas says, I can prove I'm the real George. I believe it. I believe it. You're the real George. Who would even doubt you? Now, for what reason would they even doubt you? I don't doubt you. Silas James, Wonderful World. Yo, what's going on? Lucas Offacall says Jar Jar is the key to all of this. That's true. That's true. Pin. Comment. Pin. Right there. That's the real George. The real George Lucas is George Lucas Offacall. The official channel.
Oh, hello there! Oh, hello there!
This is a certified hood classic.
Oh, hello there! Oh, hello there!
No one ever in their right minds ever wanted to hear the story of Momo and Jar Jar, and you didn't think you wanted to either, and you probably still don't, but I'm gonna tell it anyway, because that's why you're here. This is the story of two lonely freaks. Momo was a horror character. Everyone neglected her as she was so hideous. Whenever she tried to make friends, everyone screamed and ran. Jar Jar Binks was the classic comic relief character from the Star Wars prequels who everyone hated. I mean, I thought it was pretty good, not gonna lie. Jar Jar was going through another day of being hated. At least 27 boulders were thrown at him as he was walking back to his abandoned lake when he came across an abandoned playground. So he went and sat on the swings. He looked to his and saw a girl sitting there. I mean, we all know that this was Momo. That's pretty obvious, right? Jar Jar, being Jar Jar, went up to her and was like, "Mesa saw you crying. Mesa upset too." "You're dumb," said Momo, and so they went back to Jar Jar's lake where Momo had absolutely no scuba gear and she drowned. When she awoke in the morning, they went off to get the marriage. All the inmates cheered as the new couple left the raft. "Should we try to stop them?" asked Officer Timmy. "Nah, I don't want to touch that thing," said Officer Kasim. Momo worked her day job at scaring kids as Jar Jar stayed home. After about 6 years, Jar Jar announced something to his wife. "Momo, we're going to have a baby." 6 days later, the baby was born. They called him Moto Moto. Moto Moto was the most hideous creature anyone had ever seen. At least 400 landmines had been placed around the playpen outside the lake, but none of them managed to kill the the hideous creature. One day, Momo cried out the most hideous scream. Jar Jar, who was busy playing Grand Theft Auto 3 at the time, didn't hear it, so Momo stabbed him with a plastic fork and they went to find Moto Moto. Unfortunately for them, the Russian military had gotten there first, and they went and picked up Moto Moto and dropped him into Africa. Unfortunately, he survived the fall, killing at least 20 zebras, which is where he remains to this day. The military came up to Momo and Jar Jar and apologized to them for making them feel like outcasts their whole lives, and told them they had a wonderful surprise for them. Hop aboard the helicopter, instructed Officer Kasim. First, they flew over a chemical waste field where Timmy pushed Momo out. Why you sa do this? We sa did nothing. Me sa upset now. Then they flew over China and dropped Jar Jar into a labor camp, and everyone lived happily ever after. The end.
Hey, everyone, you should send this guy a like. Cheese nuggets. Go look up the story of Momo and Jar Jar. Leave a like. Leave a comment. Tell him what a great job he did. I would love to see a sequel. I want to see him make a sequel to this video. I'm waiting for a sequel. Look at this. We need more. So, 4 years ago, we still don't have a sequel. I demand more. Don't dislike the video. I need Master Black. I want to see this video's likes go from 37 to 38. Okay? Somebody else like this video. I want to see it go from 37 to 38. It's still at 37. I'm gonna reload the page. It better be at 38.
No one ever in their
There it
right minds
is. 38. Can we get 2 more likes on this video? 2 more likes. I'm gonna play.
Wanted to hear
this video is gonna play until this gets to 40 likes.
The story of Momo and Jar Jar, and you didn't think you wanted to either, and you probably still don't, but I'm gonna tell it anyway, because that's why you're here. This is the story of 2 lonely freaks. Momo was a horror character. Everyone neglected her as she was so hideous. Whenever she tried to make friends, everyone screamed and ran. Jar Jar Binks was the classic comic relief character from the Star Wars prequels who everyone hated. I mean, I thought it was pretty good, not gonna lie. Jar Jar was going through another day of being hated. At least 27 boulders were thrown at him as he... No one ever
We're
in
at
their
39.
right minds
One
ever
more.
wanted
We
to
need
hear
one
the
more
story of Momo and Jar Jar, and you cross an abandoned playground. So he went and sat on the swings. He looked to his and saw a girl sitting there. I mean, we all know that this was Momo. That's pretty obvious, right? Jar Jar, being Jar Jar, went up to her and was like, "Misa saw you crying. Misa upset too." "You're dumb," said Momo, and so they went back to Jar Jar's lake, where Momo had absolutely no scuba gear, and she drowned. When she awoke in the morning, they went off to get the marriage. All the inmates cheered as the new couple left the raft. "Should we try to stop them?" asked Officer Timmy. "Nah, I don't want to touch that thing," said Officer Kasim. Momo worked her day job scaring kids as Jar Jar stayed home. After about 6 years, Jar Jar announced something to his wife. "Momo, we're going to have a baby." 6 days later, the baby was born. They called him Moto Moto. Moto was the most hideous creature anyone had ever seen. At least 400 landmines had been placed around the playpen outside the lake, but none of them managed to kill the the hideous creature. One day, Momo cried out the most hideous scream. Jar Jar, who was busy playing Grand Theft Auto 3 at the time, didn't hear it, so Momo stabbed him with a plastic fork, and they went to find Moto. Unfortunately for them, the Russian military had got... No one ever in
there, look at that, we're at 40 likes. Alright, we can move on now. Good job, everyone. We got it to 40 likes. Next stream, we're gonna have to get it up a little bit higher. You know, it's a good video. It deserves more views. It deserves more views. Deserves. Did someone say it's at 38 again? Do we need to go back to that video? I think, let me check. I gotta see.
Ever in their right minds ever want...
What's this? Huh? What's this? Look at that. What happened? Do you guys want this to play again?
To hear the story of Momo and Jar Jar, and you didn't think you wanted to either, and you probably still don't, but I'm gonna tell it anyway, because that's why you're here. This is the story of two lonely freaks. Momo was a horror character. Everyone neglected her as she was so hideous. Whenever she tried to make friends, everyone screamed and ran. Jar Jar Binks was the classic comic relief character from the Star Wars prequels who everyone hated. I mean, I thought it was a prequel, not gonna lie. Jar Jar was going through another day of being hated. At least 20 ever in their right minds ever wanted
Still
to
at
hear
38.
the story of Jar Jar.
Still at 38. Why? Caveman Ooga Booga, yo, what's going on?
Oh, hello there.
UFO underscore above says W stream. Thank you very much.
Hello there.
UFO underscore above says, are the ideas for Shrek video or a video idea itself? Huh? What do you mean? Explain yourself. I'm not really sure what you mean. UFO underscore above says the title of the stream. Oh, if you got any Shrek ideas, you know, for like an end credit scene or whatever.
Oh, hello there.
This is the part where you run away.
Wally. Yo, what's going on? He says, we need Acolyte Season 2. We do. Absolutely, we do. We need Acolyte Season 2. Here we go, baby.
And stand! What are you doing in my swamp? What are you doing in my swamp? What are you... What are you doing in my swamp? 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 What are you...
Still, something familiar about this place. I don't know. I feel like Be like what?
Like we're being watched.
Bryson says, Jar Jar, remember Greg? Yes, I do. I do remember Greg. Greg the legend. How could I forget? I remember Bryson. How could I forget that beautiful face? That beautiful baby face. I could never forget it. Bryson says, I was Greg. You was Greg? You is Greg? Greg? Is that you? You is Greg. Welcome, Greg. Welcome back. Good to see you. How you doing? Why is your name Bryson Yakmets then? If you was Greg, then why is your name Bryson Yakmets? Are you on someone else's account? Or is that a name that you made? Oh, your grandpa's... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Well, welcome to Jar Jar Studios Plus live stream. How's it going? Six Smith says it's never ogre. That's right, it's never ogre. Bryson says, I love your videos. Hey, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy that. Do you still hang out? Do you still hang out with any of the old crew, Bryson? From that place that we used to work at? You and me together working? Bryson says Mr. Melon question mark? Mr. Melon. What about Mr. Melon? Finally, it started to export. 57%. Master Black says, Jar Jar, what software do you use to record scenes? Same software I use to stream. That's OBS. Emperor Poop Latrine says, Konnichiwa. This Jar Jar Studios? Yes, this is Jar Jar Studios. Konnichiwa, Emperor Poop Latrine. Yo, what's going on? DG Llama said, Jar Jar Studios Plus, how are you? I'm doing fantastic. How you doing? I'm trying to find a log that will fit this background that I'm trying to create here. Because obviously this fuzzy part right here isn't gonna cut it. So I need to find something, some kind of log or something that can fit right here. Some kind of tree debris of something. Maybe I can use that.
that? There's a stack of freshly made waffles in the middle of the forest. Don't you find that a wee bit suspicious? Oh, you're good. I'm just... What are you? Bad donkey. I said don't. No! Get away from it! You're dead. Look! Donkey! Are you okay? Don't eat...
Hey, it's a new guy. Look at him, all dressed up in a Sunday vest.
He's really tiny, isn't he?
Yeah, feet.
We have found you! Oh.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Somebody once told me the... Somebody once told me the...
Quest? I'm already on a quest.
Do you think maybe he's compensating for something?
That's actually a very nice leotard. Do they come in men's sizes? That's actually a very nice leotard. Do they come in men's sizes? You're gonna be a father. You're gonna be a father. Oh, for 5 minutes. Could you not be yourself? For 5 minutes! Oh! You've had a lot of time to plan this, haven't you? You've had a lot of time to plan this, haven't you?
Don't worry. You can count on the Minuteman.
That's true. I'm doomed. People love you. Even on your deathbed, you're still making jokes. That's why people love you. Even on your deathbed, you're still making jokes. Oh, come on, it's just a joke. Still. Oh, come on, it's just a joke. Still.
Jango Fett Cone says, you turned her against me, Jar. Turned who against what? What are you talking about? What are you yapping about, Jango Fett? Captain James T. Kirk, welcome. I put up a post. I just made a post, a community post. Check it out. Check it out, Corporal. Bensa says Shrek vs. Palpatine. Shrek executes Order 66. Nicholas Porter says Shrek on the Jedi Council. If I was gonna, I think I need to rewatch all the Shrek movies or something. G family, yo, what's going on? Emperor Palpatine says goodnight, Jar Jar. You what? You're leaving? You're not gonna stick around for the Oblivion stream later? I'm disappointed. I am disappointed in you. Whoa, Emperor Palpatine says the Oblivious streams suck. Oblivious streams? How dare you? I shall purge you from the system immediately. How dare you, Emperor Palpatine?
Right. This is the part where you run away.
And stand!
Right. This is the part. Right. This is the part where you run away. And stand! Wanted fairy tale creatures? Tell me about it. How am I ever gonna get her to kiss me before? You've got to be kidding me. You've...
Mandalorian Persis says Shrek vs. Angry Grandpa Queso. No. Star Wars characters. Think Shrek and Star Wars.
Puss? What happened to you? You got so fat. Fancy.
Do I know you?
Oh, where's your hat? Where's your belt? Your wee little boots.
Boots! For a cat!
But your puss in boots.
Maybe once. But that is a name I have outgrown.
That's not the only thing you've outgrown.
Hey! I may have let myself go a little since retirement. Hanging on my soul was the best decision of my life.
Puss, what have I done to you? Too late to fix it. All you have to do is help me get a kiss from Fiona.
What are you doing?
Hey!
Can I help?
Oh, that's not very nice. It's just a donkey.
Alright. That's the end of that for now. I'll be back shortly for Oblivion stream. General Astrid 1 Kenobi, yo, what's going on? I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.